Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another episode here on the Ironman profile. I'm beginning to become fed up with these two Inferno minions right here. Day after day, I put hypergolic tier fuel into them, expecting vertexes in return, and they aren't delivering. So I think it's time that we actually listen to your guys' comments and upgrade them, because my goodness, the days of logging on and not seeing a single vertex created, I can't take it anymore, bro. We need to upgrade these things quickly. So that's what we're going to do today. We have a lot of materials we need to grind for molten powder to actually do so. But if you guys are excited for all that, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe. Without further ado, let's jump right into it. Super quickly though, if you do ever find yourself checking on the Hypixel store, whether it be for an upcoming fire sale, seasonal bundle, some skyblock gems for some booster cookies, or anything else in between that the store has to offer, don't forget to use my creator code on checkout. It is code Zach, spelled just like my name, Z-A-C-H. If you type that in on checkout, you will actually save 5% on your purchase. It's a great way to support myself and the channel. I do greatly appreciate everyone using my creator code on a regular basis. You guys are the best. But without further ado, let's jump right into the grind. Oh, starting today's video off, I was about to go farming. Warp, please. Someone has a Vanguard corpse, and I think I have a skeleton key. I actually didn't check before getting warped. I do. Okay, let's see if we can get lucky today, please. Let me put on the glassite golem, or glassite golem, however you want to say it, just to get a little bit of extra powder. Get this locket, hopefully, please. Today's the day, Mr. Boofy. Yes, please. But give us the goods. This is my last skeleton key I have on me right now. Let's see. These things are worth 60 mil. And boom. What do we get? 3. Now I get blue goblin eggs. That's ridiculous. No crystal, which is brutal. Flawless aquamarine, 2 tungsten keys, a tungsten plate, 2 enchanted books, which is kind of nice. Yeah, not the best, I'm gonna be honest. Not terrible, but not amazing. Yeah, I mean, I'll take the tungsten plate. I can't really complain about that. At least we can put ice cold on another piece. Oh, actually, we have ice cold 2 on every single piece except for our boots. So let's go ahead and do that really quickly. Oh, can't do that here. That's great. Let me get out of here. I don't have any ascension ropes in my inventory. As you can see, I was about to farm, so I'm not exactly prepared to be doing a Vanguard, but we'll make our way out of here slowly but surely. All right, let's go ahead and slap our 2 ice cold books together though, and then we can go ahead and put these onto the boots just like so. There we go. Now we just need to keep upping the levels on these. We have ice cold 2 on all 4 of our pieces of Devon armor, which honestly I'll take. It's an extra 4 cold resistance across the set. I also just had a flawless Peridot just sitting in my mining backpack, so I'm gonna go ahead and swap out one of the pieces on my armor set, because I mean, shouldn't be wasting this thing just sitting in a chest, especially when I'm either going to use it to make another perfect or to slap onto a piece. So let's go ahead and slap that on. There we go. A little bit of extra farming fortune. Honestly, it adds up over time. So we are back in the rift quickly. I just gathered up my exportable carrots because I already know I'm going to need some eye drops today. There's no way I got 3 vertexes unless we got extremely lucky. As you guys know, for the last 3 days, we haven't gotten anything from our Inferno minions, which is, it's unfortunate. I crafted up 2 hypergolics just to get ready to fuel them. Like literally, this is me waking up here. It's quite early in the morning, but yeah, just getting ready to fuel these things for the day. The fuel should be running out very soon if it hasn't already. Do I need anything else for the eye drops? Yes, I do. Okay, let's go ahead and grab out 2 stacks of enchanted carrots. Have a good amount from farming those yesterday. Some chili peppers, and then obviously we're gonna go ahead and grab out a hydra head, which okay, we're getting a little low there, but you know, it's all good. It's all good. And there we go. Perfect. Now it's time to see, did we get any vertexes? And the answer better be yes, please. We've gone like 6 fuels without a vertex, 4 or 6 or something like that. So let's see. We got our 2 new crude gabagool and hypergolic fuels though, so we can just replace these. But let's see the first one. Okay, that is nothing in this one. Let's just refuel it right away though while I'm in the death chamber here. Surely this one's got something for me. Okay, in the chest, right? Oh, get out of the way, please. If you'll excuse me. Wow. Okay. We actually went like 6. We're either at 6 or 8 fuels now without a single vertex. That's, oh my, that's so gross. We're so close. Why is it teasing me like this? How is this even possible? That is really unfortunate, actually, is what that is. Okay. Rough scenes, in all honesty, but, you know, I'm optimistic. Hopefully we get 3 today. Bro, where are they? Give me the vertexes, please. I need 3 more. I'm about to start crafting these things. Like, what do I need to craft a vertex? Like, let's look at this. It's a stack of molten powder. Like, I'm almost so tempted to just go craft 3 stacks of molten powder, but it just feels like such a waste on a vertex. Like, Because it's a stack of molten powder for a vertex, and it's also a stack for an apex. But obviously here you need a stack of vertexes, so not exactly the same. But yeah, oh man, that's gross. Okay, well, we keep waiting. Like, look at our ratio, 44 hypergolics, and we've only gotten 14 vertexes. I've used a vertex on a different craft I have to use for taming 60, but yeah, I mean, our ratio is just, it's not good. It's really not. I need to upgrade these minions, like, really soon. I have to. It has to be done. You know what? I was about to go farming, but I think we're upgrading our minions this morning instead. And what we'll do is we'll try and get a stack of molten powder and set it aside and save it for our tier 3 dagger. That's what we'll do. And then anything above that we grind, we'll go ahead and put into upgrading these minions, because the rate of which they make vertexes is actually it's unacceptable right now. So to make molten powder, it is extremely tedious, in all honesty. There's a lot of different steps that make it rather annoying or tedious, I guess you could say. If we do recipe molten really quick. If we go and take a look at this, obviously you have the derelict ash, which is a little tedious to get, but I do have 56,000 of it just from doing Blaze Slayer, which is great. The amalgamated crimsonite, though, this is where things get a little bit more complicated. Luckily, they've made the craft twice as easy from when the update originally came out, when Crimson first came out. So to make 2 amalgamated crimsonite, you need all these various materials from enchanted mycelium, red sand, netherwort, blaze powder, glowstone dust, and magma cream. It's a little tedious. To make a stack of this for our dagger, we actually need all these resources here. So the only thing we're really short on is the enchanted mycelium. However, after I make this stack, this is what we're going to save for our tier 3 dagger upgrade. It is a stack, right? If I'm not mistaken. Please tell me it's not 2 and I'm just like forgetting something. Let's go ahead and make sure really quick. It is a stack. Okay, good. Just making sure. But after that, we need more. So first thing I want to do is actually farm some enchanted netherwort, because I'm a little bit low on my stash of enchanted netherwort. So let me go ahead and get some more of this. I have enough for to make a stack and a half of molten powder, which is pretty decent. But we're going to aim to make 2 stacks of molten powder. So let me go through the netherwort farm quick once and we'll see how much we have. We should have more than enough by then, but I just need a restock as well, honestly, for visitors and all that stuff. So let me farm some netherwort, and then we need to go farm some enchanted mycelium, which is a little more tedious. So we are all done with the netherwort component, and as you can see by what I'm wearing, I'm about to head to the Crimson Isle because we need enchanted mycelium. In terms of everything else, we're looking good on blaze powder for the time being. I have a bunch of new blaze minions down. Magma cream. This looks like a lot. It's really not. We're actually going to run out sooner than I would like to, in all honesty. But we do have a sizable amount, so I'm still pretty happy with that. I also forgot I had 12 whip magma cream, so that's actually pretty good, in all honesty. So that's nice. Then if we go ahead and look over at enchant glowstone dust, this should be enough for us today, but not after that. Enchanted red sand, same scenario. And then we have no enchanted mycelium. So that is what's next. And then obviously we were talking about enchanted netherwort. We have 4,000. That's more than enough that I'll need. I went through the farm once, and I actually farmed potato for like half an hour for some visitors. But it is time to head to the Crimson Isle because we have some mycelium to farm. And I'm going to be honest, the fact that we don't have custom shovels in this game is genuinely fraudulent. Like, why don't we have any cool custom shovels that make this grind way more enjoyable? Why do I have to use a golden shovel with efficiency 5? Like, this is how you do it. This is the grind. This is it. I'm gonna be here for a while, bro. This is yeah. This is exciting. Yep. Alright, well, I'm gonna do this for way too long now. I'll see you guys in a bit. But yeah, this is literally all I'll be doing. Actually, sad. So I think I mined enough, or is it mining? Is it farming? Like, what is shoveling? You know, I shoveled up enough mycelium. I think if we do recipe mycelium really quickly, turn the rest in our sack into enchanted. I want to have at least 512. Please tell me I do. I do. Okay, good. So we should have everything to go ahead and craft up a bunch of molten powder, or amalgamated crimsonite, which is really good. As you can see, we have all the resources required to make at least 2 of them. That's a plus. Is this more worthwhile? I don't know if it is. Is it? Let me think. 160 versus 8. 160 divided by 8. It's going to be 20. Is this? It is 20 times the amount. Okay, so I think it's the same conversion rate. It's all good. This doesn't really matter to us too much right now then. So what we're going to go ahead and do is we need to make 60... We need to do this recipe 64 times, which should give me 128 amalgamated crimsonite. And we do have all the materials, as you can see, all the enchanted glowstone dust, the blaze powder, the magma cream, the nether wart, the mycelium, the red sand. So let's go ahead and craft this in 3, 2, 1. That's a lot of resource grinding for these 2 little stacks. How is this worth only 16 mil? Like, that's so tedious to go get all this stuff. That's the Ironman experience for you, though. And then we can go ahead and craft 128 amalgamated or molten powder, actually. So let's use 16,000 of our derelict ash. Haven't had to use any of this stuff in a while. But let's go ahead and craft this in 3, 2, 1. Boom. Oh, right, it's right there. Okay, I was like, wait, where'd it go? I forgot that it just replaces it. So we now have 2 stacks of molten powder. Now, these are worth something. Derelict ash is worth a lot. Wait a second. Is it really still worth that much? I know it used to be worth a ton. What? 150k a stack? I have 40,000 of this stuff. Wait a second. How much money worth of derelict ash do I have? 40,000 divided by 64. 625. And how much did we just say it was per stack? 152k? Wait a second. 625 times 152,000? Yeah, we have like 100 million coins worth of derelict ash. Man, if you're broke on the regular profile, I don't know how you are. I don't understand it at all. But it is what it is. Shout out to all the broke people out there. But we're going to take our 2 stacks of molten powder, head back to the island. Now, the one thing I'm concerned about, can I upgrade the minions while they're chugging along? This is the big question that I'm kind of worried about. And I also need to be strategic about how I spend this molten powder. So I want to put a stack aside right there for a tier 3 dagger. I'm going to be honest, there's other things I'm tempted to spend this on. For example, I just watched Toadstar's video yesterday where he crafted himself, if we go into the recipe book, the burst stopper talisman. And I think he's going for the artifact right now. So this is very tempting. I have everything I need for this. I actually already made the 6 refined titanium because I know I want to do this soon. It gives more true defense. If an incoming hit would deal at least 50% of your health, multiply its damage by 0.95. So that's kind of good as well. And then there's the artifact as well, which is also really good. An extra true defense and extra strength. And obviously more magical power, which is just more strength and stats in general. So this is very tempting. There's a good chance I do this today. I can't even... Wait. It's 2 stacks? Okay, never mind. We aren't doing this today. I thought this was only 1 stack for the recipe. It's 2 stacks per. Okay, we definitely aren't doing that today. We'll have to save that for another time. That's a lot more molten powder than I thought. So we'll save this for our tier 3 dagger. Then, we need to be strategic about this. We have a tier 4 Inferno and a tier 3 Inferno. Which is the most efficient way to spend a stack of molten powder upgrading these bad boys? So, the upgrade to a tier 5 is half a stack. We could use half a stack right away. And upgrading the other one to a tier 4 would also be a quarter of a stack. Okay, so tier 5, tier 6. Ooh. You know what? I'm going to do something I might regret. We're going to use another half a stack. I think we just go for a big one and get one of them to tier 6. Is that more worthwhile? I don't know. So let's say I want to make another half a stack of molten powder. What's that going to cost me amalgamated-wise? So more glowstone dust, more enchanted mycelium. This isn't really the end of the world for me to get. Right? Yeah, I don't think so. Okay, so I can do this whenever we have the vertexes finally. We'll go ahead and grind out another half a stack of this stuff. So I think we're going to upgrade our tier 4 twice to a tier 6, which is a massive upgrade, honestly. So let me get these guys out of my way really quickly. Also, did they make anything insane? Nope. Only 1 chili pepper in the last 3 hours. That's great. Can I upgrade this thing without picking him up? We're going to find out. I can't. Wow. That ruins a lot of stuff. That actually... that's really bad. Why can't I upgrade it while he's chugging away? Okay, well, on the bright side, in 21 hours, we'll be able to upgrade him. All this work and I can't even upgrade him today? That's so sad. I almost want to just say screw it, to craft the burst stopper talisman then. But I won't. I like getting another 2 stacks of molten powder is just too resource intensive, I think. So, well, tomorrow then. Tomorrow morning, I'll be able to upgrade that minion twice. And maybe in the meanwhile, see, this one's half a stack to upgrade to tier 4. I could rock a tier 4 and a tier 6. Maybe I'm grinding out another stack of molten powder. Man, you need so much of this stuff. It's crazy. Yeah, Honestly, tomorrow we might use these full 2 stacks. I think I want to get that tier 4 minion to a tier 6, and I want to get the tier 3 minion to a tier 4. I think that might be worthwhile. So yeah, at a minimum, we're going to use a stack and a half tomorrow, and I might have to grind out another stack. If I were to grind for a whole nother stack, what are we looking at here? If we had to do this recipe 32 more times. So glowstone dust, man, blaze powder is already trickling down. Magma cream's also trickling down. Nether wart's not the end of the world. There's not much red sand. There's not much mycelium. Okay, yeah, I can do that. I can do that reasonably. Okay, so yeah, I think we're gonna have to grind for a whole nother stack of molten powder for the tier 3 dagger. I think we're gonna use these 2 stacks on the minion. You guys have already been spamming my comments about that for a good while now, saying just upgrade the minions and then do the tier 3 daggers. So yeah, I think I'm starting to cave. Derelict ash, we should have enough for a little bit. How many stacks? If it's 8,000 a stack of molten powder, right? Yeah, I think that sounds about right. So if we did 40,000 divided by 8,000, it's enough for 5 more stacks of molten powder. As long as we still have, yeah, I just want to make sure I definitely have enough for 2 stacks for those daggers. Those are probably the 2 most important things to me right now. And then we can also upgrade these minions. So that's kind of where we're at. Sucks that I can't upgrade right now. We're gonna have to wait until tomorrow, but we're ready to go for it at least, because I've been really tired of not seeing any vertex returns for a little too long now. Also, wait, has this one's made 3 chili peppers, and it's a lower level than this one? Hold up. This one's made 1 chili pepper in the last 2 hours. What is going on with these things? Am I doing something wrong? I have 10 minions down. 2 of them have hypergolics with eye drops. How is this one only made 1 chili pepper in 3 hours? This one's made 3. And usually I get like 20-something chili peppers from each, so definitely some weird stuff going on here. We'll have to keep an eye on it. Our chili pepper collection's actually really close to leveling up, which is nice. But yeah, just some weird stuff going on. Interesting. Okay, well, hopefully when we upgrade them, we can actually start seeing some vertexes, because I've been stuck on 13 out of 16 for far too long. So unfortunately, that is all the time I have for today's video. We ended up farming for a little longer than I wanted to, and then the mycelium just, oh man, I always underestimate how long mining mycelium actually takes. Like, I spent 3 hours getting that like 500 enchanted, which is like insane. Like, am I just slow? Am I bad? Like, maybe 2 hours. I don't know if it was 3, but like, it just takes forever. So let me know if you guys have a better strat for that in the comments down below. Either way, if you did enjoy today's video and watched all the way to the end, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe. Use code Zach when you find yourself checking out on the Hypixel store. And without further ado, I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care and peace out.